What is going on, fellow gamers? Cheese Sticks here, bringing you Black Ops 2 Emblem tutorial. Right here is my emblem. It kind of looks like a tattoo. I like the way it came out. A lot of people in game, a lot of my friends asked me to create a tutorial on how to do this. So I'm going to walk you step through step on how to make this emblem, and luckily it's pretty customizable. So hope you like it, and let's get started. Alright guys, the first thing you want to do is go all the way to the right, about 5 layers from the right, so around layer 27. You go to Tools and you select the quarter circle. This is going to be our scroll at the bottom. And you're going to put it right about 1/3 from the bottom, and you copy and paste that. This is just to increase the width if you want it. If you like it that thin, that's up to you. You just move it down and increase the size a little bit, and then you change the color to a tan. I like either of those two. The darker is pretty nice. The light's also pretty good, but it's up to you. It's just the color of the paper. Then you're going to select both of these and copy and paste. Oop. And then copy the smaller one and paste. And then you select these, change it to a black. So make them both black. And make them bigger by scaling them. I don't really like to use the toggle outline. It just makes it look a little less. It's not the way I like it. And then making it bigger and just adjusting the size until you get the right size you want. There you go. There's the start of it. And then next you want to go to Tools again, and then you go to the golf flag. That's my favorite. There's a couple other ones in there. It depends on your style. Decreasing the size, obviously matching the same color. Flipping the wrong one. The copy, paste, moving it over and flipping that and rotating it to the right size and putting it right there. I like probably this one a little bit over. I'm trying to make it. My OCD's kicking in. I'm trying to make it as even as possible. And again, copy, paste each one. Copy, paste, changing it to black. And this one, just fixed scale, increasing it will make it like thick on the right side, on the left side, not up and down. This is where you click your right analog stick and then push up to increase the height as well. There you go, lock it, looks good. This one you also change it to black and increasing the scale, and to get the top and bottom you just right click analog stick and push up to increase the height. There you go, that looks good. And for here it doesn't look, because it doesn't really connect. What I like to do to make it connect is go down here and select on the visor and making that black, and I like to rotate it to where, make sure this is on top, rotating it to where the flat part is on bottom, and decreasing the size until they're about like that, even with the side of the top scroll, to make it look like it's folding over. And then, again, you copy and paste. I want to move this on top of the left one and flipping it and then rotating it to where it fits. And there you go. There we go. Now we have a nice scroll. The next you can, I like to add shadows on this one. I like to make it a little more depth and a little more realism. So what I like to do is select the broken column and changing it to black, and in this one you can actually change the opacity with the left and right bumper, and I like to go down to 50%, scaling it and then rotating it to where the flat side is with the left side of the scroll, and then adjusting the width so it's a little skinnier, and then decreasing the size so it doesn't pop out the edges of the scroll. There you go, you get a nice shadow. I like to copy and paste it 2 more times to get 2 more shadows, but these need to be underneath the top layer so it doesn't get in the way of the, what am I doing here? Okay, the bottom layer, just adjusting the size, making it a little fatter and a little longer probably would work well. Or am I doing this right? Okay, I got this, don't worry. There you go. No, there you go, okay. and then decreasing the size. It's not a big deal if it goes over a little bit because it's against the black scroll. There you go, get a little shadow. Move this one over so it's on top, but underneath the top layer again. And increasing the size. You want to make this one fatter and not skinnier because it's got to stick out over the it's a thinner. There you go. Adjusting the size, making it probably a little fatter. There you go. And just being pretty precise. You gotta be pretty precise with this. You gotta have a patient, be a little patient, or it just looks stuff you'll notice. There you go. That's probably good. It looks. Yeah, I'm being too picky, but go with that. You'll probably have more time. I gotta fit in the video. Anyways, for the background, this is where the customization comes in. I use the fist, the annihilation victory, but you can use whatever you want, whatever you feel you want to put in there. You can put the flags or whatever. But I like to be a little symmetrical, so but you can do whatever you want. It's fully customizational, but I'm gonna go ahead and put the fist back in there and decrease the size a little bit so it scales, and choose any color, your favorite color. Again, completely customizable. I'm gonna go with just use what I have, which is a dark blue, and then copy and paste, and then this one I make it a white outline, and then toggle outline. I like to put the toggle underneath because if it's on top it's a little blurry and a little bit too thick, and if it's underneath it's got a sharper edge. It makes it look a little nicer. The next thing you want to do is I like to add your favorite gun along the side, and this one I'm going to go with the AN-94 because I started using that. Scale it down, rotating it so it looks like it's coming behind it. Copy, paste, and flip it, and then rotate it so it's sticking out this side. Stick it there. I like to make it gray, maybe a little lighter gray than that. Color picker, light gray, copy, and paste, make it black, and again toggle the outline, copy, paste, black, and toggle outline. There you go, looking good. And then for the background, I like to use the paint explosion or the blood splat or whatever you want to call it, but this might be a little harder. This is the one I like to use, the Ruthless. It does require to have 15 kills without dying in team deathmatch. If you want to boost for that, if you already did boost for that, or if you're just pretty good like I am, I got it legitly. Yeah, I would definitely recommend this. If not, the Scribble also does work pretty well. But what I like to do is take the splatter, and I like to get 4 of them. You can adjust the size to fit the box, and copy, paste 4 of them, and then choosing a color, and a color that suits well. And you roughly want to choose the same color scheme, unless you want to go with like a hippie rainbowy look. And I'm going to go with the little turquoisey blue. So you pick a darker one. Sorry. You choose a slightly lighter one, and then I like to keep a white one, and then finally a even brighter than that one. And what I like to do is decrease the white opacity down to around 50%, and then from here adjust the angle by hitting right trigger and then maybe flipping it. That toggled flip. Increasing the size, just adjust it. I probably want to decrease the size for the last one. There you go. Toggle, and then just keep moving it around to make it look a little cooler. This is a good color, right? Yeah. Okay, there we go. And there you go. There's the blood splatter. I like that. And then from here you can do whatever the hell you want. I like to put the letters, so I like to keep 4 for your clan emblem, but you can put whatever you want. If you have leftover, you can put like a whole name, your whole gamer tag. But what I like to do is put the first letter, then copy and paste each one so they have the uniform size, and then adjust by moving it over and then rotating it so it keeps it even. And use the grid. It's there to help you. And then last one, rotating it, and then going back and changing the actual letter by hitting Y, and then last one, and then change the color to black, and keep doing that, and then there you go. That's pretty much it. If you have any extra layers like I do, there's a couple things that I like to do that I'll show you real quick. I got around 5 layers. You can add more letters. You can add a second tier of guns, maybe some pistols in front of those AN-94 by adding 2 layers of guns and rotating it and scaling it down to look uniform, and then adding a background layer. Or I like to, or if you're me, what I did was add little tears in the paper to make it look a little cooler. So I go to triangle and bring it over the top layer of the scroll, changing it to black, hitting right analog stick so you can have a free scale to make it thinner, and then adjusting, going back to fixed scale to increase the overall size to make it this thin tear, and placing it there, and then placing it all over by copying and pasting it to moving it slightly over, or rotating it and putting it on top and making it smaller. And that's what I like to do, and that's how I did it. Oh, and also, if you have, I almost forgot, like the fist that doesn't fill it in completely, don't forget to like pick this in the background and scaling it so it covers up the hole, because without it you will have you can see the paint or the splatter in the background. So that is it, everybody. I hope you like the emblem that I created. I hope you make it and hope you enjoy it. And it's completely customizable, again, like I said. And I will catch you later. So peace out, guys.